Can you do it like this? I don't even like doing it like this. Rotate the bike back. Okay. Rotate the bike back. They say, all right, whatever. See if I can get some questions out of this officer. You've been sitting right here for a minute. See what's going on. They're observing traffic or something. Officer, cop car 62213. How you doing, sir? Oh, yeah, I don't want to get on your computer on camera. How you doing today? Yeah, I don't know nobody's personal information on there or anything. No?
What's up?
I'm good. I'm Cowboy, man.
Okay.
How can I get your name and badge number? I don't know if you dap or anything like that.
Yeah, Officer Cusack.
Cusack.
Badge number is 305. ID is 50.
30, no stripes.
No.
How you doing? I saw you sitting over here today, man. I said I'm gonna come over here and ask the officer a couple of questions, man. Do you know y'all mission statement, Pembroke Pine Police Department?
So we just switched to. So we haven't a mission statement. I'll be honest.
You don't know it? Yeah. I don't even know if the one you guys have posted on your website is, since you say you just switched chiefs, is the updated one because it's from 2023.
I would have to go look to see. I mean, I know policies come out.
What would you say though? How long have you been with the department?
Long time.
Long time? Can you give me some years, months?
Over 20.
Over 20. You don't look that old, bro. You started right out of school? Yeah. Okay. So with 20 years experience with law enforcement, I don't know if it's Pembroke Pines or not. What would you say Pembroke Pines mission statement is? Just from your perspective.
To serve the community. I mean, that should be the goal of every law enforcement agency, to serve the community.
Yeah.
In whatever regard that is. I mean, every community is going to be a little bit different, so we have to serve people that are in the districts that we control.
That's not a bad answer. That's a thoughtful answer. It makes me think of another question. Have you worked in other areas besides Pembroke?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask you, what do you think makes this area different than some of the other ones? That's a good point. Different areas require different.
Every city, every county, every jurisdiction is going to have to police or deal with the community differently. Because it's based on the needs of that community.
Yeah.
Each one's going to be different. You can't do rural policing in downtown. You can't do, policing like you would in a major metropolitan city out in the suburbs.
Is this considered rural or?
Well, this would be. We're kind of in between. Pembroke Pines is kind of a hybrid. We're a very populated city, but we're also a suburban community. We don't have a lot of high rises. We don't have a true downtown district like Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
So, we're kind of in between. Pembroke Pines goes from Everglades to the middle, right?
You make a good point because I police. I'm a cop watcher, and the same logic applies. Like different officers require different levels of policing. Sometimes it requires more stern, assertion of our rights, and sometimes it's just a very cordial and respectful conversation like you and I are having.
It's always you have to have discourse regardless.
All right, so. Something that struck my mind when I was watching you sitting here, I don't know why you're sitting here, and a lot of times that's definitely a divide between the police and the community, definitely depending on what communities you're in, how big that divide is or not. But I was thinking, what could he tell the community more about policing that we may not understand, one, or it may not even cross our minds, two, and maybe a concerned citizen.
I apologize, but I am going to put my mic camera on too.
Oh, no, you're fine. I don't mind whatsoever. You could have did it from the beginning.
Thought you just had a question.
No, of course I do. I have several questions. And that's your mission statement, to be a premier law enforcement agency through innovation, service, and I forgot the other one, professionalism. And professionalism. That's the first sentence of it. So that's what I said. I said, I'm going to come over here and ask him, and hopefully he's willing to engage in a consensual conversation. Because for some reason, some officers aren't. They see the camera, like you turn yours on, I don't mind, but they see the camera and they get scared. Okay, but my question was, what could you tell us in that regard that the average citizen may not think of to help us understand y'all better? And two, if an auditor comes by and says, well, what What is that cop just doing sitting in the parking lot without, compromising your safety or protocol? What could you tell us to help us understand better?
I think like any human interaction, anything between any individual, how you approach somebody and the way you raise a question sets the tone for the conversation.
Yeah.
If I walked up to you standing on the street corner and I said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
It's automatically going to put you on a defensive.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming at you aggressively and I'm asking you a question that sounds like I'm demanding something.
Which is what a lot of cops do, and I'm not trying to be antagonist here, but
You're not. I already threw it out there.
Yeah.
But if I said, "How you doing today, man? What's going on? Anything happening around here?"
Yeah.
It comes across a little more subtle. I'm just asking, "What are you doing?" And if you choose to answer, cool. You turn around and walk away, cool. But at least that's it.
But tell me more specifically, what could we know about you sitting right here? So I don't feel like you're wasting my tax dollars, and I don't feel like that. But I have an audience, and they're watching, and they may want to know.
So while I'm sitting here, first of all, this is my zone.
This is your zone?
This is the zone I patrol. Secondly, like I told you, I was deleting emails.
I know the feeling.
So I'm
Yeah, I
trying
know
to
the
get caught up, make sure that my computer's clean so that I can go on about my day.
Yeah.
But I mean, the car doesn't run 24/7. Nobody should be driving 24/7. You can't be everywhere all the time. So, occasionally you pull over, take care of some paperwork.
Some administrative things.
That's it.
How do you pronounce your new? Is it Chief Vargas? How do you?
Vargas.
Vargas. So I did pronounce it right. And why? Do you mind me? I haven't researched it. I'm not up on this. Why was there a change in chiefs?
The old chief retired.
He retired. Okay. One more question, sir. I noticed on the web page, and maybe this is something you can bring up to your superiors, because I will, Lord willing. You guys have quick links for resources for women, and then you have quick links for resources for children. There's not even a hint of a link, much less a quick link for resources for men in need. And do you know why that would be?
I have nothing to do with the actual client's website.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with any of the tech people that put up anything on it.
Do you know who I would speak to directly, or?
Well, I can put you in. Well, I'm sure you have it, but I'll give you a card.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So, the person that I would talk to when you contact the department is ask for our media relations individual.
Yeah.
Should be Amanda Conwell.
Okay.
She will be able to put you in.
She'll be able to.
Because that's a civilian position.
Okay.
That's a non-emergency number right there. You call that. Has to speak to somebody there.
Okay. And like you said, you think part of your biggest mission or priority, your service here, is to service the community. Obviously, men are part of the community, right?
100%.
And there should be resources for men like there are for women and children in need, right?
There should be resources for everybody.
For everybody, yeah.
The problem is if you start breaking it down. Now I get men, women, and children is pretty simple thing. But if you start getting too specific, that's going to, the page is going to be.
Yeah, and that's right. I don't think I get totally where you're going. You break that down, now you got 1 million special interest groups. I'm not talking about that. But if you're highlighting men, women, and children, obviously there's only one other demographic missing from that. You know what I mean? And that's men. So I don't think that's unfair at all to ask. Yeah, I don't either. I know I got it on the camera. I got a couple of people watching. Can you say your name and badge number again?
Officer Cusack, badge number is 305.
20 years.
Plus 20
Hey man, every time I have an interaction, and I don't kiss cops' ass. I don't like the institution of policing, but everybody got to feed their family, so I engage cops on an individual basis.
Okay.
Every time I engage a Pembroke Pines officer, man, I've had a decent experience, man.
I see no reason why there shouldn't be.
Yeah. I appreciate that, man. Officer Cusack, you be safe out here. Body cam, you be safe. Upload this to Pembroke Pines Twitter or whatever, man. I'm looking kind of wild. I'm about to go get me some lunch. But hey, man, all of us, just like they're, police who are out here just doing their job, every cop watching auditor isn't out here trying to agitate y'all, man. We're just trying to make sure police are doing what they're supposed to do too, because just like every other human, there are crooked cops and they need to be policed as well.
I agree.
Yeah. Hey, you be safe, man. Thank you for your time, bro.
All right, you have a great day.
All right, you too. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Like I say, man, I'm a branch out, man. I have a lot of business in Pembroke Pines, so I'm over here regularly, but I have cop watching videos, man, where I'm in Miami, some of them on the channel. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm in these other areas, man. But I tell you, I'm gonna always say I don't like to just agitate cops. I approach humans the way that I was raised, and that's you respect people until they give you a reason to offer a different response. So that's who I am, and that's what I do with policing. But as you can see, I also don't beat around the bush with them. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't beat around the bush with them. I don't bite my tongue, but I don't have to be flagrant to do that. You know what I mean? And like I told him, he mentioned that different communities require different types. There goes another cop right there. He mentioned different communities require different types of policing. And I say, you know, that's a very good point, you know, and it's very ironic because the logic works the other way too. Different cops require different types of cop watching. And so, you know, I'm gonna give you what you give me, and I'm not intimidated by the badge at all. First and foremost, because I'm a Christian and I believe my God is bigger than any troubles I could face. And then sometimes also because I'm kind of cocky. I'm gonna be dropping some videos today, man. The government is declaring war on our homeless population. This shit don't make no sense to me, and I want to talk about it. Y'all be safe, enjoy your day. I'm out.